Pope Leo is in Equatorial Guinea on the final full day of his Africa tour, drawing large crowds as he continues a message focused on inequality, justice and human dignity. The 70-year-old pontiff began Wednesday in the eastern city of Mongomo, near the border with Gabon, after travelling roughly 700 kilometres across the country as part of a tightly scheduled visit to 3 cities in a single day. Crowds gathered in their tens of thousands, dancing and cheering as his white Pope mobile arrived at the Basilica of the Immaculate Conception. Organisers released clouds of coloured smoke, reflecting both Vatican and national flags, as around 100,000 people filled the area inside and outside the church, according to the Vatican. During Mass at the largest church in Central Africa, Pope Leo delivered a pointed message, urging the country to confront its deep economic divides despite its oil wealth.
May
the Lord help us to become more and more a society in which each person, according to their respective responsibilities, works for the common good and not for private interests, overcoming inequalities between the privileged and the disadvantaged, expanding spaces of freedom, and always safeguarding the dignity of the human person. I think of the poorest, the families in difficulty, and of prisoners, who are often forced to live in troubling hygienic and sanitary conditions.
Equatorial Guinea remains one of Africa's richest countries in terms of natural resources, yet continues to face stark disparities between elites and the wider population, a contrast the pontiff addressed directly. The remarks were met with sustained applause from the crowd, reflecting both the scale of the gathering and the resonance of his message. Later in the day, Pope Leo is expected to travel to Bata, where he will visit a high-security detention centre, a site that has drawn criticism from human rights groups, and meet detainees. He will also pray at the site of the 2021 military barracks explosions that killed more than 100 people. The visit marks the final stage of a 4-nation African tour that has taken the pontiff across Algeria, Cameroon, Angola and Equatorial Guinea, consistently placing inequality, governance and human dignity at the centre of his message.